I've gotten messages from everybody asking if you guys sponsored the cup party, the parade.
Fucking
Holy.
rights we did.
You might say so, Merles. You might say so because the Pink Whitney was also flowing through the streets of Denver earlier this week during the parade. Boys, that was good stuff. I love when they bust out the fire trucks for the parade. It's a nice touch, but so much went on. You had Kadri with the too many man shirt. Bo Byram gets stopped by a cop who doesn't recognize him. Jared Bednar with the very emotional speech. You mentioned Curtis McDermott playing Timbo at the Cup. What was your favorite part of this, Whit, of the celebrations from this week?
The Bo Byram thing was the Bo Byram thing. He's so genuine. He's like, "Oh, officer, I'm on the team. Like, I'm a player." The officer's still like, "All right, go ahead." It's just so good. It's so he looks 16 years old. Yeah. And meanwhile, he's buckled and he runs off back to the boys. I can't believe though. What the hell did the Cup do to these guys? They are dummying the Cup. They got the fall when the beginning picture on the ice happens. McDermott's going backwards. The McDermott video is one of the best.
No, the McDermott
I've ever seen.
That's the Cup getting its retribution. It ended up slamming the heavyweight down. It was like you know what it reminded me of? The Cup against the Avalanche was when in Family Guy when Peter Griffin is fighting with the chicken. It's just like this nonstop battle back and forth of them fighting.
12 minutes.
Oh man, it is deceptively heavy once you get it up that high. You got to drop that foot back like a weightlifter.
So there's some like old school people that are obviously not fond of the way that the Cup is treated after it's won. This has been going on since the beginning of time. There's just cell phones now.
Exactly.
There's stories of when the Pittsburgh Penguins had it. It got stuck at the bottom of the pool because the water got in it when they were chucking around like a water toy. So this has been going on. The perfect trophy ever. It takes a beating and keeps on ticking, and then they just bump it out. They remold the metal and right back at it, crushing things out of it, and I'm sure doing some extracurriculars. And we tried to get another Avs player on this podcast, guys, but they went so hard, and rightfully so. When you experience like not only the intense nature of trying to win the fucking thing, but then this is going to be your last time with all those guys. So you really have to enjoy those moments. And they did. And I think they went on probably a 6-day heater after putting their bodies on the line for the whole season and then the 2 months of playoffs. So they're going to lay low. We're going to hope to get Mac, and he'll answer some questions about giving the finger to Aunt Marcia along with the entire celebration, the Cup parade. We're going to try to get Bednar. We're going to try to get a couple other guys on here. Looking back, it's almost unbelievable how gracious Tampa was with their time before they were in or in the midst of the celebration. So we were very fortunate last year and even this year to get Eric Johnson for the 23 minutes that we did. He was incredible, absolute quote machine. Him talking about Landeskog, which is, by the way, the new name on the back of his jersey. I don't know if you saw that. They got him in the team store. But we got an unbelievable one on deck, though, besides that today. So congratulations to Colorado. Incredible celebration. Unbelievable viral clips. And I don't know. I guess I'll throw it over to you, RA and Merles. What did you guys like the most of everything going on?
Merles?
Yeah, I had a good one I liked, and it goes in with you talking how they were worn out. Logan O'Connor, Denver University, won a national championship with our boy Rudy under a coach named Jim Montgomery. I don't know if you guys have heard of him.
I've heard of him.
Okay. But he showed up a couple nights ago. He was at the MLS game, the soccer MLS game with the Cup, and he was the only guy there. Like everybody must have just been done.
It was over.
It's over. It's over. He's just there by himself. You saw the first day of the Rockies game, the whole team's there, and then all the videos. And I just thought that was funny. By day 6 or 7, it was one man with a cup at a game.
WrestleMania. We talked about being a cage match. He was the last man standing.
If you're young and single, you'll go as long as until Phil Pritchard's like, give me it back. You'll get it a day this summer. But I think at some point, the wives are like, guys, that's it. You did it. We're getting it again.
I mean, if you're single and you win the Cup in a city like
Biz,
that,
you would have been.
You're going to get the dick sucked off your torso is what you're going to get. And if you don't, you should have to hand the thing in after.
Oh, you would have been holding it outside the Jeep selling the Abercrombie used clothes. Like, hey, get a picture with the Cup and buy one of my
I would have used the Abercrombie shirts and reprinted Cup champs. Get your Cup champ merchandise. Abercrombie collab. RA, what did you like the most?
I caught the clip of Landeskog and Darren Helm going crowd surfing. That was pretty cool. I don't think we've seen that last year. I mean, plus Landeskog, you got to watch out for that dangling wrench there. And also when Landy got up and said, "I'll let you listen to the old fuck on the team," when he introduced Eric Johnson, he was just letting the F-bombs fly on stage. Tori Lehkonen Chew Chug, I got a kick out of that. And somebody's honey, I felt bad for her. She got pegged with a bear when people are chucking bears up, and she caught it right off the chest. I mean, she stayed up, but it looked like it might have left a mark. And also
commitment to win the cup. Already, you got to block shots.
You got
same with the wives.
I think it was Ratnan's girl. It was next to him, so those Finnish girls are tough.
I heard he's asking for a trade now.
Didn't Rantanen end up saying he couldn't speak any more English the rest of the day?
Yeah, their beat writer, Peter Baugh, the athletic beat writer, did a tremendous job. And the way he worded it was great. He said, Mikko Rantanen says the parade has whooped his ability to speak any English, so he plans to only speak to fellow Finn Arturi Lehkonen the rest of the night. Like, just a nice way of saying he's buckled and he can't speak English anymore. So
yeah, that happens when I start my quick time before these podcasts. I lose the ability to speak English. What did I say earlier?
You couldn't remember the word development.
Oh yeah, that was the one.
But
Eric Johnson. Him on social media, him on his, I don't know if these guys knew what Instagram Live was before they hopped on it after they won the cup, but he was just on an absolute rip. I'm pretty sure all the videos have disappeared, but maybe you can go search his name on Twitter or Instagram, and some of the fans had clipped them. He was just a fucking riot. He's a full-blown comedian. No wonder Sakic was begging him to come back. And on top of that, there was a fake news, TMZ fake news. Crosby was not with them partying with the cup. That was a video that ended up getting put out there. That is not the case. As much as Sid is happy for Nate, he didn't fly over to Colorado to chug out of the cup. He's already done so 3 times. Listen, his agent might be working out the trade there for next season, but he ain't there yet. So I think Dale might have posted the video by accident. Whatever. We'll give him a little pee-pee whack, and we can be over and done with it. Now, Nate, that's still an open invite to come on the pod and maybe even get a second sandbagger with you and Sid if you guys want the action. You got the cup. You each got the cup. You just don't got the sandbagger.
How about we set up and maybe Cabot, I think it's a Cabot Links. Maybe they're listening. And if you could just let us do Nate and Sid, they'd do us there. Or we'd do them, I'll say, because it would feel so good to then beat them after McKinnon had won the cup. It's like, yeah, no, Nate, great run. You did it. You won. But you just got a 4-3 by Biz again there. So suck it.
Yeah, go back to the drawing board, another learning mistake, and let's go.
Might have to caddy that one. Biz, what kind of shenanigans would you like to see in future cup parades? Like, what are these guys are having fun the last few years, but is there anything you'd like to see?
Oh my God. I mean, if we could go completely off the grid, which would probably not be able to be a reality, but imagine each player got to develop their own float. Like they could have whatever theme they wanted. I mean, I don't know. That would be pretty good. No,
yours is just KY gel and like pictures of yourself with your shirt off and some of these magazines you used to pose for.
Bring every girl, every stripper female from Montreal, fly them in, just have the greasiest. It'll look like, was it called Caravana in Toronto on acid? All right. What would you have for a float?
Drugs.
Yeah, I mean, I would like my own truck, maybe a pickup truck, just me and like some of my friends in it, and just get buckled for the ride. I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I mean, it's such a thing. You have to I think go through it and then realize, all right, this is what I want to do.
You and Stu Feiner would and crew would roll the world's biggest joint for the world Guinness Book of World Records or whatever the fuck it's called, and you would go around to all the fans and pass it around. Well, I mean, that could be legal in Colorado. That would have been the perfect place for that float. Yeah,
like they were doing with the Pink Whitney up and down the lineup. Gabe Landeskog feeding everybody the Pink Whitney. Yeah, just have one big wonder joint and see if it lasts the whole parade. That could be a good idea, Biz.
But other than so, when they finished the parade, did they end up? Oh no, because they were outside and they were. Hey, there was quite a few people that showed up. That looked like it rivaled Chicago, but I might be speaking out of my ass right now.
I think Chicago had big numbers.
Chicago's just way more people. So I mean, Denver had a great crowd, but it's probably smaller numbers wise than Chicago.
I just went full Trump on like sending the picture of the inauguration compared to Obama's. Get the side by side.
Oh shit.